through 4 games of the Western Conference Finals. Stole Game 1. The Thunder responded with wins in Game 2 and 3. However, San Antonio held the Thunder to 82 points in Game 4, Oklahoma City's fewest points in any game since December of 2021. So now, who would you rather have leading your team in tonight's pivotal Game 5? I said this is like picking your favorite kid. SGA or Wemby? Jay, will go ahead.
What a tough choice. I'm going to go Wemby, y'all. Somebody that can affect the game on both sides of the floor. Defensively, can alter and block out the sun, and then offensively is a phenom that the game of basketball has ever seen. And let me tell y'all something. They're going to try a lot of different things, whether it's the physicality of Hartenstein or whether Chet wants to take on it, even though Chet has not had a game of 20-plus points, averaging 14 for this series. But here's the reason why I'm going to take Wemby in a game like tonight. Tonight's a massive game, Stephen A., for SGA, for both these guys and for these teams, but also for SGA. And the conversations around Shea around this game have been massive because of the fact that A.J. Mitchell and the likes of J-Dubs aren't going to be on the court. That's 2 of your 3 primary ball handlers that can get downtown, downhill, and affect the game by spraying it out. So what happens with their rotation, it now bumps up guys like Jared McCain, and now bumps up guys like Isaiah Joe and Wiggins to do more and to make more shots from the outside. So to me, it puts more pressure on Wemby to do things. And I'm going to tell you right now, I think Vassell, excuse me, I think the way they're learning how to defend him by not doubling him and staying home, I think those boys have a different style of defense on him that I'm not sure Shea is going to be able to live up to on a night like tonight because they are undermanned. No, people aren't going to see at home they're undermanned because of their overall depth. But I think tonight's going to be a difficult game for SGA, and I'm going to take Wemby.
I'm going to go with SGA tonight, but it's for the reasons that you mentioned, because I believe in Shea, and I believe in the difficulty that he's had with Stephon Castle, and how Castle has defended so exceptionally well against him. And Shea knows that if he can't overcome this, they're not going to win. I don't believe the loser of this game is winning the series. I think whoever wins this game is winning the series, whether it's San Antonio in 6 or it's Oklahoma City in 7. I do not believe Oklahoma City is going back to San Antonio and winning that game 6. I don't believe that. So either they win the night and they secure game 7, or they lose tonight and they'll possibly lose game 6. I think Shea knows this. I think he's a league MVP for a reason. I think that he's going to pull out his bag tonight and he's going to put on a show because he has no damn choice. He has to do it with J-Dub out, with A.J. Mitchell out, with Holmgren being a virtual no-show, for most of this series. I think Shea recognizes the urgency of the moment, and he will respond in kind because he has no choice.
Really quick, before you go here, Cameron, J-Dub is listed as questionable for tonight's game. A.J. Mitchell has been ruled out. Go ahead.
I'm going to agree with you, Jay Will. There's no way I'm not taking 7-4 every time. Not only 7-4, 7-4 Defensive Player of the Year. They can hit a 28-footer if need be to send you into double overtime. They actually help you get game 1 of the conference finals. Not only that, hitting the buzzer beater at half court. His bag is $70,000 Birkin right now. I'm talking about the alien when we're talking about Wemby. His bag is this deep. So if you ask me who I'd rather have, and I agree with you, Stephen A., I think Shea has to come put on the show, but we're going off the question. Who would I rather have? I'm not even questioning it. I'm definitely taking Wemby. I don't know if y'all seen Ant-Man's statements about what he talked about Wemby the other day when he got suspended. Yeah, so basically Ant-Man said, and I wouldn't have said this, and I know Ant-Man's a dog, but me personally, Jay Will, Stephen A., I wouldn't have said it. When Ant-Man said it's this, he's basically 8'5" when he stretches out. I was happy he got kicked out the game the other day. I was hoping that they suspended him. I was hoping they suspended him. It's nothing you can really do when he's down there. So, yeah, I'm going to call the league and hope that they suspend him. Talking about that game, he threw the elbow and got kicked out. This is Anthony Edwards. And when you do that, you're in the mind of Anthony Edwards. Now, we're not going to say Anthony Edwards is going to be scared for years to come. We know he's a dog. But me personally, if I'm Wemby, I'm downloading that information. Oh, yeah, that's how you feel when I'm down here? I'm going to be down here every time you come down here. So I'm definitely going to go with Wemby and agree with Jay Will.
Cam, I'm just telling you something. Coming down the lane when there's a dude 7'6" there who had to go against Yao Ming, you ain't going down there too many times, man. Yeah. Trust and believe that.
If the Cavs faced the Spurs, they would have to come up with new analytics because there are like analytics you cannot look at when you face Wembanyama because dudes just pivot, they go different directions. Like you can't even put analytics on it. The Cavs would be in a world of hurt. Go ahead.
But Shay, to piggyback off of what Cameron was saying, listen, again, Ant didn't say anything wrong. Just like J-Dub didn't say anything wrong at the beginning of the season when a reporter asked him, why y'all keep losing them? He said, they got this dude down there 7'5". But, he's 22. He's not going away. So what y'all going to do about it? You got to figure out something. And this might be galvanizing your teammates that are above 7 feet to do their damn job since they're a little bit closer to the sky than you are. Get them to do something about it, but do something.
All right, it's blank slate tonight, it feels like. Game 5.
Assists tonight, so you think he'll be dishing?
I think he's going to have to because the focus is going to be so much on him defensively. He's got to trust the pass, and his teammates have to start making shots. Aaron Wiggins was talking about you, Isaiah Joe, Jared McCain. You guys have got to hit these shots because, as you see right here, that defense is going to be swarming all around the two-time MVP.
Switching to the Spurs, why do you think Stephon Castle also has 7 or more assists?
Because that's what he's been doing in this series. And by the way, that's the best play in basketball. Throw it up to Wemby.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how you get a lot of assists. Just throw it at the rim. As we're showing here, this is not Magic Johnson type stuff, but also knocking down threes. He's averaged 8 assists per game in this series. He's done a really good job on the defensive end, but also in dishing.
Wrong question, Grin. He should be asking, should he have 7 or more turnovers?
Well, he's got to try not to do that.
Take the under.
How about Wemby, 26 points? You're going over.
Yeah, this seems easy. He's averaging 30 in the series. He had 74 points in the 2 wins. If they're going to win, he's got to score. And they've had a hard time slowing him down, as you can see. If he knocks down a couple of threes, that seems to get him going. But him attacking the rim is almost impossible to stop, including these half-court shots, by the way.
So if you like these picks, they're a parlay. SGA over 9 assists, Castle over 7. Wembanyama over 26 points. It's a parlay at DraftKings Sportsbook. The odds are plus 465. As we get set for this game tonight, a question just jumped into my head. Wendy, I'll give you the first crack at this, but I want everyone in on this. So the Oklahoma City Thunder, they win the championship last year. We talk about how young they are, all of that, and we have any number of conversations about how this is the beginning of a dynasty. And here we are a year later, and it feels like that all hangs in the balance tonight. You've got SGA, who was the 2-time defending MVP now, and, the playoffs don't count in the MVP. So let's not have a debate now over whether this postseason means Wembanyama should have won it. The point is, it's his league until it's taken away from him, but it could be taken away tonight. Wendy, do you feel like that kind of pressure exists for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and OKC in this home Game 5 tonight?
Well, let me just say that I don't believe that the Oklahoma City Thunder are ever desperate. They have an incredibly deep team. They have the 2-time MVP. They have a great home court advantage. They have incredible depth. They have very good coaching. So I don't think that they're desperate. However, this is I do not think that you want to give Victor Wembanyama 2 chances to close you out. And so this is a vitally important game for them. But look, there's a reason why we haven't had back-to-back champions since the Warriors when they had 2 MVPs in their prime on their roster in Steph Curry and Kevin Durant. It is difficult to win back-to-back titles for all of the reasons that we know about basketball. And right now the Thunder are dealing with one of those difficulties, which is health to their softest position.
Look, when you're the 2-time MVP, back-to-back years, it's your league, right? I mean, in that moment, whatever anyone thinks of him, whatever people with the flopping and all of this, which I see and I'm not dismissing, but at the end of the day, it's his league right now. That changes if Victor Wembanyama beats them, right? It becomes Wembanyama's league if he beats them.
If he wins a championship, if he doesn't win a championship, maybe it becomes Jalen Brunson's league. I mean,
okay, but either way.
I hear what you're saying.
Either way.
Face of the
it
league.
feels like that's
Wemby.
tonight, right? It feels like that's tonight. It's SGA and Wembanyama, and I know that this doesn't decide the series, but boy, this feels like a big game for the Thunder.
I think sometimes it's okay for it to be that macro, Greeny. I do like SGA versus Wemby, and I'll say this about your desperation question. OKC should be desperate, right? Like, you're not the team from last year. This is a different team. This is a new opportunity to get a new championship. And the only way you beat a team like the Spurs is to match their intensity. And the Spurs' intensity of that youth is desperation.